Tell me why you're filming a police station now before I lose my temper. You're about this far from me seizing your phone and locking you up under the Terrorism Act.
Just filming.
Okay, I'm going to need your details then, sir, because you're filming a police station.
You can't just film.
Don't have too close, you know.
Got some identification on you, sir.
You want my ID?
Yes, please.
Seriously?
Yes, please, sir. You're filming a police station.
Okay.
Potentially an act of hostile terrorism. I need
No. Wait, you just ask me. Just ask me.
I have just asked you. What's your ID? Where's
But you
your
don't
ID?
give me a chance to answer. Oh, hostile straight away. Why?
Why are you filming a police station?
Oh, I just don't answer you. I'll tell you.
Answer me then.
All right, but calm down.
Sir,
Goodness me.
tell me why you're filming a police station now before I lose my temper.
Why would you lose your temper?
I've asked you 3 times now to explain.
I'm gathering matters of public interest.
And what are they? Not normal for people to walk around filming police stations with a cine camera and their phone.
A silly camera?
Camcorder.
Oh,
Cine
camera recorder.
Excuse my age.
That's okay.
Explain yourself better.
I've explained to you I'm gathering matters of public interest.
You're about this far from me seizing your phone and locking you up under the Terrorism Act.
Why?
From the start, the interaction appears driven more by suspicion of filming itself than by any clearly identified offense. Recording from a public place does not automatically create a duty to provide identification, and simply invoking terms like hostile reconnaissance is not enough on its own without specific, objective grounds. The situation becomes more concerning when threats of using terrorism powers enter the conversation despite no concrete behavior being pointed to that would clearly justify such escalation.
Identification, please, sir.
Seriously?
Why are you looking at me? Listen to my colleague.
I want some identification, please, sir. I need to know who you are. What is your name?
Okay, am I being detained?
Right now, I'm detaining on the Terrorism Act for a search.
Okay. I'm not hostile, so just...
Hand me that.
You don't have my phone back.
Not now. No. Until you explain and you give me some verifiable identification.
Are you denying me to record the situation?
I am recording it on body cam. My body cam's been on. Yeah, my body cam's been on.
Very uncomfortable at the moment. Why are you filming a police station? Behaviour is very strange and you are
It doesn't matter.
making me
Strange
very
is not a
suspicious.
crime.
It will be when I've looked it up. Now bear with me.
All right.
The moment the officer grabs the camera while claiming detention powers, the encounter stops looking like a neutral investigation and starts looking like an attempt to shut down recording. Under Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984 Code A, stop and search powers are not supposed to be used simply to interfere with lawful filming. The contradiction becomes even clearer when he maintains physical control over AB while simultaneously suggesting he is not really detained. By the end, the shifting explanations and suggestion that they could find an offense afterward make the whole interaction appear reactive rather than grounded in clear, pre-existing evidence.
Your colleague just detained me under the Terrorism Act. Yeah. He just put hands on me for no reason. Did you see that? And you didn't act.
Everything.
You did not act on his unlawful behavior.
Everything is on my body.
Yeah, and I will request that body, and I will request that, and it will all end up on my channel, by the way. You put hands on me just like that.
Can I not?
No, you cannot. It's called an assault. You just put hands on me for no reason. You took my phone off me for no reason.
You're evasive and you're not actually listening to what I'm saying.
I don't need to listen to what you're saying. Are you my father to listen to what you're saying?
For me to be concerned that you are filming an operational police station and then refusing to explain.
You can be concerned, but you can't touch me.
And refusing to give you my details.
I don't have to give you my details.
Reasonable for me
I don't
to be
have to.
concerned about that.
It's a
And you
free
are just
country.
Avoiding my questions. This can be easily
I
solved.
don't have to
if
answer.
you
I have the
properly
right to remain
explain
silent.
What you're doing.
Do I have the right to remain silent?
Just explain what you're doing and
Listen
you
to
won't have
this
an
guy.
issue.
Do I have the right to remain silent? Yes or no?
You're not under arrest, so it doesn't matter.
I think he detained you under the terrorism.
But why?
Like I said, my colleague was.
All right, the Terrorism Act. Which section? He doesn't know.
My colleague was the one that detained.
Hey, which section did you detain me under?
The officer's dismissive response after being challenged over physical contact only makes the interaction appear more confrontational and unprofessional. Instead of addressing whether the force was necessary, the focus shifts toward portraying AB as the problem for questioning it. The confusion around silence is important too, because outside specific legal requirements, people are not generally obliged to answer police questions during a voluntary encounter. By the end, the exchange feels less like a calm application of police powers and more like an argument driven by frustration and control.
Can I ask you which section did you detain me under?
Just tell me your name.
Can I ask you which section did you detain me under?
Sir, you're not making any sense. I have such a thing as hostile.
Don't come close to me.
There is such a
This
thing
is not
as
hostile.
reconnaissance.
The only hostile person is you. You came out with hostility. It was unbelievable. You should be no. This should be, hi sir, how are you? How can I help you? Instead, you give me all this. Don't come close to me. Don't come close to me. Don't come close to me.
Get off police premises, please.
What, are they your premises now?
They are police premises. Off. Onto the public road.
Are they your premises? This is public property, man. Walk in. This is open for public.
You can walk into the front office. You cannot walk up to that gate.
I didn't go behind the gate.
Go into the front office.
I go what I like.
He detained you
Under what? He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I heard that and you were asking what section that you were detained.
Yeah, I've asked him many times. He still didn't tell me what. Why did he tell me?
Okay.
He detained me under which section? Which section did he detain me under, man? He still doesn't know.
I would like to know who you are
Yeah.
as you are recording a police
Sure.
premises.
Okay.
What is your name?
You're not entitled for that information.
Okay. But I'm asking you for that information.
Lawfully, I don't have to give it to you.
The officer searching through his phone mid-encounter makes it appear as though the legal basis is being worked out after the detention has already started rather than before it. Under Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984 Section 2, officers are generally expected to explain the grounds and power being used at the outset of a search. Once the terrorism angle loses momentum, the focus shifts toward demanding AB leave the area and provide details, despite no clear explanation of what offense had actually occurred. The arrival of a sergeant does little to steady the situation, with the interaction continuing to look more like an attempt to regain control than a properly grounded use of police powers.
You're trying to incriminate me instead of dealing with this baboon.
I will speak to this officer at another time. I need to speak to you to ascertain who you are, why you're recording
Right.
the police.
In this country, yeah, in the United Kingdom, yeah, we don't have to identify ourselves unless we commit a crime, an offence, or behind a wheel, or driving. That's it. So just stick to the law. Don't take it to if you want what you want is irrelevant at the moment. Yeah, that's the law.
You could be a terrorist. We're doing a reconnaissance.
Terrorist? Look, you terrorised me. Where's the terrorist? Right there.
Can you not direct to my officer, please?
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm having this conversation with you.
I'm
So you
always-
wanting to make a complaint?
Yes.
Okay. Well, do you want to come into the station? We can make a complaint.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
But I've got to say, you won't go to record inside.
If it's publicly accessible, I can. I promise you, I can. If it's
You obviously know quite a lot of the law, not more than I do.
if it's publicly accessible, I can record.
Okay. But if I'm taking you into a room to take the details in regards to the...
I can record my interaction. Believe me,
Well, okay, we'll both record
I can
on
keep a
the
record. It's all about keeping records.
The sergeant's arrival appears to intensify the disagreement rather than resolve it, particularly because the core questions about the legal basis for the stop and the earlier use of force still remain unanswered. Instead of clearly addressing those concerns, the focus shifts toward restricting recording and challenging AB's behavior, despite guidance generally recognizing that filming in publicly accessible police areas is not automatically prohibited. By the end, the encounter leaves the impression of officers struggling to justify their actions while AB continues pressing for clear legal grounds and accountability. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure you like the video, share it, and subscribe to support the channel.